reviewing all the hits of 1968. That's Canned Heat. On the road again. 3:33, Radio Smiles Holiday Time.
May I help you, sir?
I might buy that big box there. Will it float?
The Volkswagen station.
Chestnut and 6th Streets, Lumberton, or on Bragg Boulevard, Spring Lake. All the hits of 1968, ranked very high among the hits. Aretha Franklin. Ain't no way, baby.
Ain't no way if you won't let me.
Boss Soul for 68. Aretha Franklin. Baby. Just ain't no way. Dig that thing. 3:37, Radio Smiles Holiday Time. Yours truly, Jim Ferguson here until 5. And as we mentioned earlier, this will be our last show here on Radio Smiles, assuming other responsibilities. And my goodness gracious, it is a pleasure to be able to, as you know, particularly on this day, to go back and pick up all the great hits from the year past and present them to you. And you stand by. We've got The Who in 60.
Tonight at the Midway Drive-In Theater on Bragg Boulevard.
45 degrees out there at 3:39, and it looks like it's midnight almost. The sky is very, very overcast, and as I say, it looks like it's about midnight, you know, with the little moon shining out there. And if that would be the case, what could be better than a magic bus ride, huh? From 1968, Radio Smiles presents The Who. That's The Who in 1968. They had it, the magic bus, sort of a modern-day Alice in Wonderland story there, you know, of course, going by bus rather than by tornado. Tuesday. Many years ago, the Shirelles hit with it. In 1968, Four Seasons and
Tonight you're mine completely.
Four Seasons with a Lover's Question. The expansion program in Royal Dodgedom has begun. The Royal Surveyors have surveyed, the planners have planned, and the architects architected. The die has been cast.
There's only one problem, Your Majesty.
Yes, Duke?
Nobody can do anything with all those cars out there.
Hand me the hotline, please. Hello, Loyal Royal Radio Station. Stand by for an emergency broadcast from the Palatial Palace. I see, right after Mary Poppins. Hopkins. Great stuff. Turn on the radio, Duke. Now, an emergency broadcast from the Palatial Palace. This is your king speaking. We have an emergency in Royal Dodgedom. Due to our newly enlisted expansion program, we have to move out 137 new Dodges and, 42 used vehicles immediately. Your cooperation will be appreciated, and I'm sure you'll appreciate our cooperation price-wise. These cars must be moved, for the die has been cast. Royal Dodge, king of Dodge dealers.
Radio Smile.
Spaghetti lovers, head for the Dixie restaurant in Spring Lake. At the Dixie, spaghetti with meatballs open 24 hours a day.
3:47 in the land of big smiles, and that's our holiday time. We have now the Impressions. Impressions, do your biggest hit of 1968, please. That sounds like a winner. Impressions, and baby, we're a winner. And speaking of winners, friend, it's here, the sale worth waiting for. It's the Capitol Department Store's annual 13th month sale, held at this time every year, right in the midst of winter. For the few days between Christmas and the New Year, you'll find first quality fall and winter merchandise, the kind that the Capitol is famous for, marked down low, low, low. Fine fashions for men, women, and children. Shoes for the entire family. And everything in the way of fashions for the home. Everything especially priced for the 13th month shopper's delight. For example, in the store for men, the entire stock of fall and winter suits, slacks, and sport coats now reduced. Shoes from famous brands like Griffin, Libro, Society Brand, Style Mart, Hager. Special closeout prices on famous Stride-Rite shoes for children. So hurry on down to the capital of Fayetteville. If Christmas shopping has left your pocketbook a bit flat, why not ask about the Capitol's convenient charge plan? Option terms allow you up to 10 months to pay. The Capitol will be open today till 5:30. Last chance to take advantage of this fabulous 13th month sale. That's the Capitol Department Store, Eastern Carolina's finest for over 50 years.
WFBS Radio Smile.
The Beatles in 30s, stand by.
On sale at Stuart Old's, over 100 cars. Go by Stuart Old's, Bragg Boulevard, Fayetteville.
Oh, they're gonna do it. You caught me by surprise. I was checking my .45 revolver, and I found the Beatles have taken over. Yes! Let's go!
Say you want a revolution. Well, you know, we all want to change the world. All right.
My goodness. Gonna play a record? Run a record show? Get involved in revolution. I don't know about you, but I want to head for the safety of the fort.
Tonight at the Fort Drive-In Theater, see a special late show starting at 12:15 a.m. New Year's Eve's newest on Bragg Boulevard.
Well, all I can say is Happy New Year!
WFBS Radio Smiles.
Through the magic of TV,
I recall just walking down the street,
the Archies and Bang Shagallang.
trying to escape the city heat. Bang, bang.
Those are the Archies and Bang Shagallang.
WFBS Radio Smiles.
Important musical development in 1968 was the teaming of Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell.
Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. Ain't nothing like the real thing. Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby.
Great teamwork, Marvin Gaye, Tammy Terrell, and Baby Ain't Nothing Like the Real Thing. And you happen to be tuned to it. This is it, friend, the holiday sound of
Smiles. Here's the latest weather word on WFBS Radio Smiles.
Immediate Smiles Country forecast. Cloudy with occasional rain tapering off and ending during the evening. Little change in temperatures this afternoon and cold tonight. Highs this afternoon 51. Lows tonight 36. Fair to partly cloudy and windy, plus being a little bit colder on Wednesday. Highs 42. The outlook for Thursday mostly fair and continued quite cold. The forecast high for today 51. Presently we have 45 degrees in Big Smiles Country.
1450 in Spring Lake, WFBS. More music.
WFBS Radio Smiles.
Jim Fergusson's Showtime.
All the hits of 1968 heard right here.
Maybe you wanna give me kisses sweet, but only for one night with no repeat. Second night emotion.
404 in the land of big smiles.
Like giving me a lot.
Smokey Robinson, The Miracles. I second that emotion.
Second night emotion.
You know, they said that 1968 was the year of the flower power. But, from what we see on the survey here, it looks like 1968 was the year for soul power. We emphasize the point with Aretha Franklin. And, baby, you best stop and think.
You better
famous last words to me. Hey, baby, hold on. Let's stop and think this over for a minute.
Shop Torch TV and let them show you the new line of Whirlpool dishwashers. Whirlpool automatic.
Jones TV. I like it every time I get, contact with the IRS boys. They knock on the door and say,
You are under my power.
right there.
It is the power of love.
Oh, yeah?
Eyes that hypnotize, and all it takes is just one glance, just one look at him. Say my baby must be a magician, 'cause he sure got the magic touch.
Marvelettes! My baby must be a musician. It's hard for me. I kept saying, the first time it came out, I said for about 3 days, musician. I couldn't get it. I always had bad luck with cards myself.
Tonight at the Midway Drive-In Theater on Bragg Boulevard.
I was always pretty good at strip poker, though.
Radio Smiles.
Tom Jones. Delilah.
I saw the light on the night that I passed by her window. Didn't take any more.
That's the man, Tom Jones and Delilah.
It's Shop Now time at the Appliance Center. Save many dollars on General Electric appliances and television, and add enjoyment to your leisure.
4:15, Radio Smiles Holiday Time on this, the last day of 1968.
Tuesday.
And I guess one of the superstars, another one of the superstars of 1968 must have been Brenton Wood. And Brenton had a big hit called Give Me a Little Sign, followed up by 2 or 3 others. And, of course, Brenton appeared here in the Fayetteville, Fort Bragg area. And we had the pleasure of attending that particular show. Matter of fact, we were riding the control board for him when he was on stage. And Brenton, as most young performers that have not been on the road for a great deal or a great length of time, had a problem of projection. And he did not, really project his voice. Therefore, we had to turn the mics up real high, and they kept breaking into feedback and all sorts of weird sounds when we did that. And so Brenton says, "What's wrong with the microphone?" So since then, we've dubbed him Brenton, What's Wrong with the Microphone Wood.
If you do want me, give me a little sugar.
There he is, Brenton, What's Wrong with the Microphone Wood? Oh, give me some kind of sign. Any kind of sign, matter of fact. 4:19, Radio Smiles Holiday Time. Tonight, at the Big Fox Twin on Bragg Boulevard, on Screen Bragg Boulevard. At a special word of information, there will be an adult late show on Screen 2 tonight at the Big Fox Twin, friend.
WFBS Radio Smiles.
Another big hit of 68, the Buckinghams and Susan. Headed towards all that is at 25 on this, the holiday sound of Radio Smiles. Previewing the top 145 of the year 1968. You come along, friend.